I'm going to show you how to make an assignment on Canvas. So you're going to go to whatever course it is that you are using. So for our purposes today, everybody should be using extended learning. If you are not seeing extended learning in this drop-down menu here, you can go to View All and Customize. And once you select this little star here, it'll start popping up in your drop-down menu. So extended learning. So I want to add an assignment. So I click on assignments. And as you can see, I don't have any assignments as of right now. So I would go over and I would add an assignment. I'm going to expand it out to more options just so I can show you a little bit more detail about some of the different things that you can do. So more options, and I'm going to start just typing it up. So on a hill will be the name of the assignment. And then what I do is I just simply type in whatever it is that I want to have in there. So write a paragraph about being on a hill. Okay. After I'm done with that, let's say that I wanted students to take a quiz. I could write, after you are done, take a quiz. You are done, take quiz 3. Okay. So I can actually make a link to that. If I go over here to quizzes, I can make a link to Quizlist, and students will just need to click on that and that'll take them right to the quiz list. Let's say I think that this is looking kind of boring, and let's say I want to add a diagram of some sort or a picture. Or better yet, I want students to be able to have a worksheet to do the assignment with. So I can't just copy and paste into Canvas. I have to upload the image into Canvas so it kind of sticks with it. So if I go over here to Files, I'm going to upload a new course file. I need to choose the file. It kind of works like an attachment. I'm going to use Activity 23 assessment here, and I upload it. Then now my worksheet is actually in here, and students can take it and print it if they want to or anything like that. Let's say I wanted a diagram or an image. If I go over here to images, and I can upload a new image, or I can get stuff from Creative Commons simply by doing a search for it. So we'll say I do that. And then that'll put this picture in. As long as it's available, it'll stay there. Last week I kind of ran into a problem where somebody took a picture of a volcano offline that I had on a quiz, and students weren't able to see it anymore. So be careful about it. It isn't necessarily something that's going to always be there for you, unless they're pictures that are like personally yours. So if you have loaded up another image just like you would do with the files before, and you have your own, it's a little bit more trustworthy. And look at all of those wonderful people there. So then what I would need to do is I need to have a few different things I have to make some choices about. I have to decide how many points I want it to be worth, if any. They give you an opportunity to choose different assignment groups. So I can make groups, like I can put all my sciences or MYSs into one thing. I can put all my race paragraphs into another group if I want to. The simplest form is just leaving it as one bulk group, which is what I'm going to do right now. Then they have different grading options. Unfortunately, they don't have standards-based grading available, but I'll talk more about that whenever we get into taking it into PowerSchool. Um, but you need to decide what you want to do. If you want to do percentage, incomplete, complete, letter grade, GPA, or simply just not graded at all. If you look at your assignments that you're doing on this module, you'll see that it says that they're not graded at all. So let's say I want to do points. Then it asks you for what kind of submission you want. If you want them to do a worksheet and you want them to physically turn it into you, that would be on paper. Let's say I want them, however, to submit it to me online. I have a few different things, like a text entry. If I wanted them to make a movie and post it on YouTube or something, I could choose website URL, and then they'd give me the website for that, and they'd be able to show that. Media recordings is they would make a recording within Canvas itself, either a video recording or a sound recording, and be able to submit it to you. And then file uploads is just like they're attaching a file to an email, essentially, and sending it in. So like a Word document, Excel document, any of those types of things. Let's say I want to just do old-fashioned text entry. So I'm going to select that. You can choose for it to be a group assignment. I'm going to try and leave it as simple as possible. Peer reviews is another one you can kind of play with, but like I said, I'm going to try and keep it simple here. Who you want to have do this class. I want everybody in the class to do it. You give it a due date. So let's say I wanted this one due on the 27th. Let's say I'm being an overachiever and I'm trying to get my lessons done early. Let's say I don't want students to be able to see it earlier than I was going to assign it. I was going to assign it on the 25th. Okay, and then it'll just magically show up to the students on the 25th. I don't have to do anything with that. And then until, if I leave it blank, it'll just stay on there. But let's say I want it to go away at the end of the school year. What I can do is, it goes away Friday, June 5th. And if I want an email or a message to go out to all students and parents that have signed up for them in Canvas, I would hit notify users that this content has changed. So I update the assignment. And then the last step I have to do is I have to go and I have to publish it. Once that's green, I can go ahead and it will be visible to students. Let's say I made a mistake and I want to go back. I can click on that and it will let me change stuff on here. I just need to go back and update the assignment to save it. Other options for you is share to comments, which we'll get into in a little bit. If you want to see grades on it, you can use their grade book to be looking at how students are doing on it. And you can actually flip through all of their submissions on here. You can type in messages, see what their grade is. So that's how to submit an assignment.